Hi, my name is Fraser and welcome to Graphic Card Repairs. So today we have this Gainward RTX 3080 and this card has come from a retail store and they've informed me that there's no display. So we'll troubleshoot and find out what exactly is wrong with this card. So it looks very dirty, so you can already see the sticker that I've mentioned C0 faulty. I've already run the memory test. By the sake of this video, I'm going to run the test again. Let's switch over. Okay, so the card is on the bench and let's boot the card up. I'm going to run maths. The display that you see is from the internal display and not from the card. So I'm going to run and check what shows faulty here. So I'm just waiting to run maths. So before I run maths, I'm going to run mods. Probably not maths, just mods and then NVMT. So I'm just waiting for the card to, okay. Okay, so there you go. So we have channel C, and you can see at the third one from it shows that the number 2 is there. That means it's C0. Let's run NVMT as well. So we know that C0 that is faulty. Let's take a look as to what exactly shows up under NVMT report. So I've already run this test before I could start off this video, but just for the sake of this video, I'm doing it again. There you go, C0. I can already see C0 faulty. So I can see warnings everywhere else. There you go, C0. And the numbers that are showing 273, that means probably broken solder balls underneath the memory or the GPU core. My suspicion is the memory, so I'm going to start with the memory first. So either it's broken solder balls or it could be something like, faulty memory. So for those who had requested me to show the dismantling of the card, this part of the video is for them. So I'm going to show you how you can dismantle this card. So in case you want to skip over, you can skip this part and straight away move on to where I start to remove the memory. But those who want to watch how to get this card dismantled, this is a video for them. I mean, this part of the video is for them. Okay, so the card has been dismantled, and let's count. That's A1, A0, B1, B0, C1, C0. So this is the memory that is faulty. So we are going to go ahead and lift this memory and replace it. So before I do that, let me take this plastic off because I don't want it to melt when I apply heat. Let's get rid of this for now. There you go. And let's get rid of this panel as well. So I don't want, so basically I'm taking this off so that the card lies flat on the preheater. So many of them have commented in the past on my other videos that where I don't see the preheater, but the thing that you see here on, at the bottom of this card is the preheater. So let's take this memory off now. Okay, so the card has cooled. Let's take some resistance and check if we have any shorts. I don't suspect any, but we'll still go ahead and check it. Let's see what the resistance shows. Oh, it's a through-hole inductor, so let's check it at the back. And we have about 33 ohms, which is fine, which is good. So let's put this on the bench and run mods and mats again. So we have this card on the bench now. Let's boot it up. So we are still running from the internal display. So I'm just going to run mods first, just to check if it passes or if it gives me any errors. Okay. So I'm going to run the mods command now. And it failed. Okay. So it's good as or it is bad, but we'll find out when we run mats. But let me switch to the folder. So I'm going to run the standard command for mods. And it has failed again. Okay, so let's run mats and check if mats passes. If mats passes, I'll go ahead and assemble this card back again. Okay, so our memory swap has worked. So I'm going to put this card on work area and assemble it back again. So before I assemble this card, I just want to show a few things. What I want to show is my magic cloth. So there is flux around there. So what I'm going to do is just going to put this cloth around and brush it. And I want to show you the results after I brush this thing with the cloth. So the liquid that I'm putting here is isopropyl alcohol, 99%. But what I'm impressed about of using this cloth is the way it cleans it. And it's completely clean, there are no traces that are left behind. I'll show it to you under the microscope. Let's switch over to the microscope. Here you go. Just take a look. Take a look and see there are no traces of flux that's left behind. It's completely clean, completely wiped off. Let's do the same thing at the back. So I'm just pouring isopropyl alcohol, 99% over it, and just brushing it off. And look at that. It completely sucks off the flux as if it was never there. Okay, so I'll proceed with the assembly of the card. So this part again is for those who wanted to watch how to assemble or put the card back together again. So if you can switch or skip, for those who don't want to watch or go through this section here, can skip over to the section where we go ahead and test the card after the card is assembled. But for the rest, you can go through this. So because I show you every screw that has been put in here. So this time I'm using a electric screwdriver. It's really well. You don't see me use that very often, but it's quite old now. But it does the job well. The only thing I don't like about it is it's not, or should I say, the magnetic power is not that great. I just wished it had some more magnetic power, but it's okay. it works. It has good amount of torque, but the only thing that the downside of is the magnetic power. It doesn't, hold the screws well. Otherwise, I like it. It's just that I don't use it often just because of that. So you must be wondering, there are not many videos that I've been posting recently since I've been back from my vacation. It's just that I have too many cards to repair, and I have at least 14 videos that I have to edit, and there are many cards that I have not even recorded, or because I had to get through a lot of cards. So it's just that in case you know that you find that the number of videos that I'm posting is low, it's just that I haven't found time to edit those. And that's it. It's but as soon as I find time, I'll keep adding those videos, so that I have a number of videos that you can actually go through. I really hope that those watching are really learning something. In case you have any questions, don't forget to put in your comments in the comments section. I do make sure that I respond to almost every comment that has been put in the comment section. So over here, I'm struggling a bit because of the angle that's there, and the cable is not that long. You really have to pull the cable out to get it in, and it makes it a little bit difficult to to connect. While I'm actually watching the screen, just to see if I'm in the frame, and also getting this thing connected. The good thing about this screwdriver is that it gets the job done pretty quickly. So while I'm, holding that thing and it's turning it down, I can start to pick another screw and, start to place it. So it gets the job done quickly. And as I said, just the downside is that the magnetic power of it is not that great. I have another screwdriver, electric screwdriver like this, but it's slightly smaller. But the thing is that it doesn't have that much of torque like this one does. So it's just that I'm stuck. I'm still hunting for an electric screwdriver. Maybe someday, if I find a good one, I may buy one. So this one, I'm using it for almost about 2.5 years now. But I've in the videos that I've posted previously, you hardly seen this screwdriver in any of those videos. It's just that now that I just wanted to show you that this is something that also can make your job a little bit easier. But if you have the right tool, not just the torque, you also need the magnetic power. But this thing doesn't have any. So you can see that the screws are dropping. So sometimes it can really get tricky. And this thing, the torque is just right, so it doesn't tighten it too much, or it's not that it doesn't have any power. So I like the torque. of this screwdriver. It's just that, I wish that this thing had the magnetic power as well. And probably you would have seen me using this day in and day out. Good time for the sticker to come off. There you go. It's sealed. So the idea here is, just to make sure that nothing ever happened, just the kind of it. Okay, so the card is back on the bench and let's boot it up. So I'm just going to start off straight into Windows. Putting into Windows now. Let's take a look at Device Manager. There you go, the drivers have been installed and it says the device is working properly, so it's good. Let's run GPU-Z and firmark. So all the information is filled up. So sometime, I think in the last video or the video before that, someone mentioned in the comment that the clock is not boosting as per what it should, like 2000 megahertz plus. I was just wondering, the boost clock for this card is only about 1800, I guess, and if it was boosting, so especially if you're wondering, firmark will always boost less compared to heavens or any other test. So in firmark, the boost frequency is lower compared to the other test, but the GPU usage is much higher in firmark. But in heavens, you'll find the GPU usage is low, but the clock frequencies are much higher. So it will boost to the boost clock, the GPU boost clock, and not on the low end. Okay, so the card is running nice and smooth. So I'm just going to run this test for another 15 or 20 minutes or so. This card is a fix. I hope you like this video, and don't forget to comment leave your comments in the comment section. I do make sure that I respond to every comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And that's it for today. Thank you for watching. You have a good day. Bye for now. Cheers.